Yo, what is up guys, Ghost here, and today we're taking a look at the new assault rifle in Season 4, the RM68. And not really surprisingly, it's really good. Possibly the best assault rifle in the game right now. So I've unlocked almost everything for this gun, and I'm going to show you guys how to get the best loadout here as well. Before we begin though, as always, if you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. Coming up on 41,000 subs very soon, which is kind of bananas, so thanks for that guys. And of course, a big thank you to my members who make these videos possible. If you want to get the exclusive rewards that they do, feel free to check out that join button if that's something you're interested in. So the first thing that makes this gun so incredibly good is that, like many others that release with the various seasons in Battlefield 2042, this gun has absolutely no recoil and is incredibly accurate. It's quite simply one of those weapons that you pick up with the default configuration and you're good to go. It's really that easy to use. Now we're going to be comparing this gun directly to the SFAR and the AK-24 here because it has a similar rate of fire and it is also a 4-shot kill up to 40 meters. On top of that, it has a built-in suppressor actually, and that's not only on the regular barrel but on the short barrel as well, which increases this weapon's rate of fire from 620 up to 710. So what you essentially end up with is an SFAR-like weapon that 4-shots people up to 40 meters away with very little recoil, insane accuracy, a much faster rate of fire, and it's constantly silent. So before we get into the best loadout, let's take a look at some numbers here. So the gun as standard has 620 rate of fire with a 20 round magazine, and as mentioned, it does a 4-shot kill up to 40 meters. To put that in comparison, the AM40 with heavy ammo only 4-shots people up to 10 meters away. The AK-24 with the standard drum mag, which is, what most people use, is a 4-bullet kill up to 10 meters as well. And even if you take the high-powered ammunition on the AK, it's still only 4 shots up to 20 meters. Now yes, the SFAR, it does have a 40-round high-powered magazine, which can 4-shot up to 75 meters, so it is still going to be the undisputed king of range, but you also have to consider that the SFAR has considerable recoil and very bad handling in comparison to the RM68. After all, you can't even have a grip on that weapon. So let's take a look at the different loadout options here and how they affect the weapon, and then I'll give you my recommendation. So starting with the barrel attachment here, in my opinion the best choice is the short barrel, hands down. This will increase your rate of fire from 620 to 710 while still retaining that all-important 4-shot kill up to 40 meters, giving you a faster time to kill than even the SFAR. Now it is going to reduce the velocity and accuracy of the weapon a little bit, but it's pretty negligible, you probably won't even notice it, and it's honestly just well worth the extra rate of fire. Now as for the grips, here you can really just take whatever you want. Normally I would go with the BCG light grip on most of my weapons, but as previously mentioned, this weapon really doesn't need any extra accuracy or help with recoil. If I'm playing a McKay, running the LWG grip is quite nice for the extra movement bonus, but one of the new lasers is a great choice here as well, maybe even a grenade launcher. This gun really just has no weak points when it comes to accuracy or recoil, so just take whatever you like to play with, you just honestly can't go wrong here. Optics, obviously just take an optic of your choice, but I will say that the thermals are very strong on Flashpoint, where everybody just tends to blend into the mountain on this map, and you have a lot of people camping around those central 3 flags. So this weapon is actually really nice to have for that range so that you can destroy all of those campers. And finally, let's talk magazines. So this is probably the one, and as far as I can tell, only weak side to this weapon. The extended standard magazine for this weapon will only give you 30 rounds, so if you're used to having a drum mag with 40 or even 50 rounds, this might be difficult to get used to at first. However, since it is a 4-bullet kill and the rate of fire isn't too fast, you really can dish out quite a lot of damage with this thing with only 30 rounds. So the extended standard magazine would be my choice here. Now the high-powered ammunition is a really good choice here as well. You do only get 20 rounds, but what it's going to do is increase that 4-bullet kill range even further to 50 meters, whilst at the same time dropping the base rate of fire down from 620 to 600. So at that point you've basically got a very accurate SFAR, but with only 20 rounds. And then of course we have the close combat ammo, which does the opposite. This one has 30 rounds, just like the standard extended mag, but it's going to increase your rate of fire from 620 up to 640. So combine that with the short barrel and you can actually get 730 rounds per minute out of this thing, which is pretty crazy considering the damage. Now presumably the 4-bullet kill range will also drop down below 40 meters with that ammunition. I don't have those rounds unlocked yet, so I haven't been able to test it, but I would guess that it'll drop down to something around 30 meters. But at the same time, that is still way better than the AK-24. So in conclusion here, this gun is just absolutely bananas to me. Unlock it when you can, guys. Have fun with it, because I'm pretty sure it's going to see some nerfs in the future. It hits, you know, just a really nice sweet spot between the AK-24 and the SFAR. Of course, the SFAR is, as I mentioned previously, still going to be the overall king of range. But the AK-24 honestly just seems bad in comparison. It has more recoil, it's less accurate, it does less damage at the same ranges. The only thing it's really got going for it is that it has like a 50-round drum mag, so, you know, if you can live without that, I would highly recommend checking out the RM68. Now, if you missed yesterday's video, go and check that one out as well. It's about even more OP things in Battlefield 2042, so that should give you a laugh. Thanks for watching today, as always, guys, and I will see you in the next one.
70 meters from me. Spotted an enemy vehicle. Hostile tag.
Got one. Marking Tango. 90 meters from me.
Nice work. Enemy transport marked.